Brock Lesnar is an American professional wrestler and former professional mixed martial artist, professional American football player and amateur wrestler who is currently signed with WWE. He performs on the Raw brand where he is the current Universal Champion in his first reign. 1. After his successful amateur wrestling career at Bismarck State College and the University of Minnesota, Lesnar signed with WWE, then the World Wrestling Federation, in 2000. He was assigned to its developmental promotion Ohio Valley Wrestling OVW, where he was a 3-time OVW Southern Tag Team Champion with Shelton Benjamin. After debuting on WWE's main roster in 2002, Lesnar won the WWE Undisputed Championship 5 months after his debut at the age of 25, becoming the youngest champion in the title's history. He was also the 2002 King of the Ring and the 2003 Royal Rumble winner, making him the youngest King of the Ring and Royal Rumble winner as well. 6-7 Following his match with Goldberg at WrestleMania XX, Lesnar left the WWE and pursued a career in the National Football League NFL. 8 He was named a defensive tackle for the Minnesota Vikings, but was cut prior to the start of the 2004 season. 9 In 2005, Lesnar returned to professional wrestling and signed with New Japan Pro Wrestling NJPW, where he won the IWGP Heavyweight Championship in his first match. After a contractual dispute with NJPW, he also wrestled as IWGP Heavyweight Champion in the Inoki Genome Federation (IGF). 10. In 2006, Lesnar pursued a career in mixed martial arts MMA, as he signed with Heroes and won his first fight, against Min-Soo Kim, in June 2007. 11 He then signed with the Ultimate Fighting Championship UFC the following October. Lesnar lost in his UFC debut against Frank Mir and then won a second fight against Heath Herring. In November 2008, Lesnar defeated Randy Couture to become the UFC Heavyweight Champion. Shortly after a successful title defense in a rematch with Mir, Lesnar was sidelined due to diverticulitis. He would return at UFC 116 to defeat interim UFC Heavyweight Champion Shane Carwin and unify the Heavyweight Championships, becoming the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion in the process. Lesnar then lost the championship to Cain Velasquez at UFC 121. In 2011, he was once again sidelined due to diverticulitis and underwent surgery. 12 Lesnar returned at UFC 141 in December, losing to ʻlɛznər Overeem and promptly retiring from MMA. 13 Lesnar was a box office sensation in UFC, as he took part in some of the best-selling pay-per-view events in UFC history, including UFC 100 and UFC 116. 14. In April 2012, Lesnar returned to professional wrestling, rejoining WWE after an 8-year hiatus. 2 years later, at WrestleMania 30, Lesnar defeated The Undertaker to end his undefeated streak at WrestleMania. He achieved world champion status twice after this, having won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in 2014 and the Universal Championship in 2017. In June 2016, at UFC 199, the UFC announced that Lesnar would return to fight at UFC 200. His opponent was later revealed to be Mark Hunt. Lesnar would defeat Hunt via unanimous decision. However, after Lesnar tested positive for clomiphene, a banned substance on the UFC's anti-doping policy, he was suspended from the UFC by the Nevada State Athletic Commission for 1 year, fined $250,000, and his victory over Hunt was overturned to a no contest. Lesnar then retired from MMA for a second time in 2017. Lesnar is a 5-time world champion in WWE, a 1-time heavyweight champion in the UFC, a 1-time heavyweight champion in NJPW, and a 1-time heavyweight wrestling champion in the NCAA. the only person in history to win a championship in each of those organizations. 15-16 He has headlined numerous pay-per-view events for both the WWE and UFC, including WrestleMania 19, WrestleMania 31, UFC 100 and UFC 116. Lesnar has been managed by Paul Heyman throughout the majority of his professional wrestling career. A 2015 ESPN.com article referred to Lesnar as the most accomplished athlete in professional wrestling history.